mambo. You've lived this moment every.
No one escapes the cycle.
It's the first. When you see no place to go.
A plate is a myth when the rent is due, but hunger is home. It hurts straight in the ribs when I suffer alone. My stomach be yelling louder than my prayers at night. My mind telling me to quit. I might take the advice. Mama prayed for the light while I'm restraining the spark. Pops worked through the dark, but now I'm breaking his heart. I sense the disappointment in the words they utter. Teardrops that weigh tons come from hurting mothers. My inner fire. I get paid, but I'ma do this for me. Rejection on the daily, believe me, they crushed the dreams of a kid. He wishes that he'd never wake up. I hope the heavens will guide me in trying to move a conviction before the darkness consumes me. And I know I see him fade away like the sky through the clouds on a rainy day. One last look at those I need in my life. One last look at those who believed I could fight. Quiet, wishing the story goes on. That's when it hit me like.
No, it's going to happen again.
Resetting. Good girls like to party like the bad ones. Drop it down, shawty, let me bag some. Good girls like to party like the bad ones. Drop it down, shawty, let me bag some. Good girls. दुनिया दी सुने दी ना बहरी जवानी, मस्ती च मस्ताई जहरी जवानी. दुनिया दी सुने दी ना बहरी जवानी, मस्ती च मस्ताई जहरी जवानी. रातों के रात से क्या बचना, मैंने तो तेरे नाल नचना, मैंने तो तेरे नाल नचना, मैंने तो तेरे नाल नचना, मैंने तो तेरे नाल नचना. This is how we do. Dance the night away, live your life and stay on the floor. Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more. Tonight we gon' be on the floor. Tonight we gon' be
శిపించని నన్ను ఆగదు ఆలస్యమైందని తనకు నీ పరిచయం నువ్వేనట ఇకపై నా జీవితం శాపమైన వరంలా తోచనే ఈ క్షణం
छाया नेक्स्ट और जीनी एंड वादिया नॉट जीनी एंड वादिया हमारे परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं हमारी जगह
Reasons that you got. Say love me, you permission now. 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 I'm a big dog baby and a dog baby. Stuff me, bitch, yeah, you not baby. Stand crazy and don't chase me. Say you want see me, but you don't take me. Say love me, you permission now. Say love me, permission now.
Paper in my pocket.
I need that fuel inside my rocket.
Blast out, baby, you can see me in the cockpit.
With a blunt 3, 2, 1, take it knock me.
Like rocket, make the gun shake, stand up on the motherfucking spit. Ain't nobody sleeping, nobody getting that shit. Drop them bombs.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
उसके बाद छाया
चेंज हो गया मामा ना ट्यून चेंज glass the scotch ice full of beer yummy life girl come life reverse here love oh my love showed me power only power I want to hear she's happy now. This is how we far so nice. We don't have choice. Why the world?
Say it then you say. Yes. Say Vicky and Kaja. Check.
That performance literally broke the multiverse. UDC, you absolutely ate that. Massive round of applause to this incredible team.
Thank you UDC for bringing the heat and thank you CBIT for vibing with us. Let's keep that energy going all day long. We and Chaitanya Vadya for a performance.
టెస్ట్.
Male, female, whatever.
Yeah, male.
Whatever is. It's Squire or go. All the best. మీ ముగ్గురు పాట మ్యాచ్ అది గుర్తుంది కదా, ఆర్డర్ మనం చేసింది. ఆర్డర్లో పాడుకుంటే లిరిక్స్ షీట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? త్వరగా.
జరగండి ఇంకా మళ్ళీ
అందాల చిన్ని చినుకులని పిడుగే రానుంది అని తెలియకనే పిలిచా ఏడేడు రంగు తడుకులని నలుపే చీరింది వీధినా ఏమైనా తప్పంతలాదే నీకిచ్చాది తెలిసే ఇంకొక్కసారి జరగదులే కనులే కన్నీరు ఇంకి నిలిచెనులే తెలుపే దిద్దేటి సమ్మతే బుగ్గ మీద ముద్దు పెట్టి చిలిపితనం ఉన్నట్టుండి నన్నే చుట్టే పడుచుకునం పంచుకున్న చిన్ని చిన్ని సంతోషాలెన్నో నిండిపోయి నీలోన చేరగా మా నుంచి వేరుగా కరిగింది ప్రాణమే నీ వైపు ఇలా ఇలా విరహం పొంగెలే హృదయం
ఊగెలే ఆదరం మంచులే మధురం కోరలే
మనసారా
చెలితారా నా గుండెని మొత్తం తవ్వి తవ్వి చందనమంతా చల్లగా
దోచావే ఏ వందల కొద్ది పండగలైనా వెన్నెల ముద్దు నిండుగా ఆరాధ్య నువ్వే లేని లేని వద్దు ఆరాధ్య ఆరాధ్య నా ఆరాధ్య నువ్వే లేని లేని వద్దు ఆరాధ్య మొదట ఆ మాటని మాట్లాడగలదెవరో మొదట ఈ ప్రేమని పయటించగలదెవరో మోగించగలదెవరో ముందు చెప్పేదెవరో ముందుండేదెవరో ఎదురుగా నిలిచి ఎదురు తెరిచే కాలం ఎప్పుడో ఆ క్షణం ఇంకెప్పుడో కాలం ఎప్పుడో ఆ క్షణం ఇంకెప్పుడో నాలో ఊహలకు నాలో ఊసులకు అడుగులు
చేసావు నాలో ఆశ
ఋతువులా పిల్లా నీ వల్ల
నీతోనే
పొంగే వెల్లువా నీలలో ఈదిన తారక బంగారు పువ్వుల కానుక పేరే కాంచనా ఓ శాంతి శాంతి ఓ శాంతి నా ప్రాణం సర్వం నీవేలే నా శ్వాసే నీవే దోచవే చెలినే నీవు అయ్యావే సదా నన్ను నడిపే నీ చలిమే పూదారై నిలిచే ప్రతి మలుపు ఇకపై స్వాగతమై నా పేరే పిలిచే ఇదే కోరుకున్నా ఇదే కోరుకున్నా అని నేడే తెలిసే కాలం నతించగాని దోచదై కాలం సుమించదాని కోసమై కాలం నతించగాని దోచదైనే నదికి వరదల్లే మదికి పరవల్లే వెలుగు ఎప్పుడు కదిలిందో చురుకు ఎప్పుడు పెరిగిందో తలుపు తుది జల్లై హనువు హరి వెళ్ళై వయసు ఎప్పుడు కదిలిందో గమనించేలోగా గమకించే రాగాన ఏదో వీణ లోన మోగేన కాలం నతించగాని తోజదై కాలం సుమించదా కాలం నతించగాని తోజదైనే నువ్వక్కడ నేనిక్కడ పాటిక్కడ పలుకక్కడ మనసొక్కడ కలిసున్నది ఏనాడైనా నువ్వక్కడ నేనిక్కడ పాటిక్కడ పలుకక్కడ మనసొక్కటి కలిసున్నది ఏనాడైనా ఈ పువ్వులనే నీ నవ్వులుగా ఈ చుక్కలనే నీ కన్నులుగా నును నిక్కుల ఈ ముక్కుల నీ బుక్కలుగా ఊహల్లో తేరే ఊరుల్లో ఊగి మేఘాలతోటి రాగాల లేఖ నీ కంపినాను రావాదేవి జాబిల్లి కోసం ఆకాశమల్లే నీ వేచాను నీ రాకకై నిన్ను కానలేక మనసూరుకోక పాడాను నేను పాటనే జాబిల్లి కోసం ఆకాశమల్లే వేచాను నీ రాకకై వేచాను నీ రాకకై వేచాను నీ రాకకై.
ఒక్క నిమిషం అన్న ట్రాక్ చూడు. అరే సంజన పట్టు. Sanjana, make an announcement. It's sing along for all the parents.
Hello CBIT. The song now,
it is a song that is loved by everyone equally. So we would love if you all can sing it along with us. It's a quite known song. So yes.
లేదు సార్ ఇది
अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर
भरा नहीं अभी ना जाओ छोड़ अभी अभी तो आए हो अभी अभी तो come on sing along everybody अभी अभी तो आए हो बहार बन के छाए हो हवा जरा महक तो ले नजर जरा शाम डल तो ले जरा.
Thank you, Chaitanya, Geeti and Vadya. As the sun sets and the stars whisper ancient tales, we bring you a dance as timeless as the winds that carry our ancestors' songs.
From Chaitanya Lasya CBIT's official dance club comes a classical performance that tells stories of our heritage comes alive.
Please welcome Chaitanya Lasya on dais.
వయసు జాలమో బలేదురా అరులుగున్న చిన్న దానిరా అనువ మాత తీర్చరావెరా తులసి కోమలవేణి నీరవర్ణనారాణి నిత్య కళ్యాణి ఏడమ్మ తులసి కోమలవేణి నీరవర్ణనారాణి నిత్య కళ్యాణి
That performance truly left us spellbound. Thank you, Chaitanya Lasya.
With that beautiful performance wrapped up, let's welcome Prateek and Kaya to take over the dais.
Just welcome them and wait until
Check.
Check.
Thank you, Noman and Shrishti, for giving us the dais. Once again, good morning, everyone. Every year, this campus opens its doors to a new set of students who arrive with different backgrounds and different dreams, but a shared reason for being here, the pursuit of knowledge and the desire to build something meaningful with it.
On behalf of Chaitanya Bharati Institute of Technology, we welcome our respected dignitaries, our President, and members Board of Management, our Principal, our faculty, proud parents, and of course, our newest batch of engineers, the class of 2026-2030. I am Pratik from the Department of Computer Science 4th year.
And I'm Kea from the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, 4th year. It is our privilege to host today's orientation program and be your guides for the morning.
To the parents joining us today, thank you for placing your trust in the institution. We look forward to giving your children every opportunity to learn, to question, and to become the professionals they were meant to become.
And to our first years, welcome to CBIT. The next 4 years will ask a great deal of you and give back a great deal more. We hope that you make the most of every single bit of it.
We will now be inviting the dignitaries on the dais. It is our privilege to welcome our principal, Professor C.V. Narasimlu. Sir, we request you to please join us on the dais. A round of applause, please.
I request Soumya from the Department of IT to present a sapling to our beloved principal.
Next, our chief guest of the day, Shri Raghu Bodapalli, Vice President and Delivery Head, Infosys Limited. Sir, please join us on the dais.
I request Priyanka from the Department of CSC to present a sapling to our chief guest.
We also welcome our guest of honor, Dr. T. Srinivas, Professor, Department of Electrical Communication Engineering, Indian Institute of Sciences, IISc, Bangalore.
I request Sangeeta from the Department of Biotech to present a sapling to our guest of honor.
A round of applause for our guest of honor, please. Finally, we invite the Director of AEC and COE and Chairman of the Organizing Committee, Professor Suresh Paboju, and the Convener of the Orientation Program and First Years in Charge, Dr. Professor B. Srinivas Reddy, to join us on the dais.
I request Sanjana from the Department of CSC and Abhinaya from the Department of Biotech to present saplings to them. Light stands for the dispelling of doubt and for clarity. Much as knowledge stands against ignorance. In keeping with tradition, we invite our dignitaries to perform Jyoti Prajwalan, kindling the lamp to seek the blessings of Goddess Saraswati as we begin this session.
शुभं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छामि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति
It is customary to invoke Lord Ganesha's blessings before any new beginning. We now invite Sanjana to render the invocation song.
एकदन्तं शूर्पकर्णं गजवक्त्रं चतुर्भुजं पाश अङ्कुशधरं देवं ध्यायेत् सिद्धिविनायकम् ध्यायेत् सिद्धिविनायकम् महागणपतिनि मूषिकवाहनुनि चरणमे गतियनि निरनं मीतिनि महागणपतिनि मूषिकवाहनुनि चरणमे गतियनि निरनं मीतिनि महागणपतिनि महादेवसुतपतङ्गवदनुनि महादेवसुतपतङ्गवदनुनि श्वेतगणपतिनि मोदकप्रियुनि महादेवसुतपतङ्गवदनुनि श्वेतगणपतिनि मोदकप्रियुनि महागणपतिनि मूषिकवाहनुनि चरणमे गतियनि निरनं मीतिनि महागणपतिनि
Thank you, Sanjana, for the invocation song. This marks a good start to our orientation program.
It is our privilege to introduce our distinguished principal, Dr. C.V. Narasimulu, an accomplished academic leader with over 31 years in higher education, including 23 years in academic leadership, a recipient of the National Best Principal Award, ISTE 2024, and the CSI Best Emerging Principal Award 2025. He has transformed CBIT into a nationally recognized center of excellence in academics, research, innovation, and industry engagement. It is under his leadership that the Institute has secured over 11.5 crores in research funding and consultancy, earned a 10-year extension of its UGC autonomous status, and achieved NBA accreditations for 13 programs. The college has also seen record placements, including offers as high as 59.9 LPA from Atlassian, and 51 LPA from Microsoft, alongside strong growth in startup incubation, sponsored research, and international collaboration. Under his tenure, CBIT received the IEI Engineering Education Excellence Award, and its semiconductor chip development project, developed with Osmania University, was unveiled by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, at Semicon India 2025. This year, CBIT has another reason to be proud. Our institute's MSET first ranker and 30th ranker chose to join CBIT, a reflection of the trust placed in the institution, built on this guidance of our principal and our dedicated faculty.
So with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in extending a warm welcome to our esteemed principal, Dr. C.V. Narasimlu.
Honorable Chief Guest of today's orientation program, Sri Raghu Bodupalli, Vice President and Delivery Head, Infosys Limited, Hyderabad. The guest of honor and our advisory board member, Dr. Srinivas Talubattala, Professor, Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore. Honorable President of CBIT, Sri N. Subhash Garu, distinguished members of the Board of Management, Governing Body, Advisory Board, Academic Council, and Professor Suresh Pabboji, the Chairman, Organizing Committee, and Professor Srinivas Reddy, Convener, Organizing Committee of this program, and Vice Principals, Advisors, Directors, Associate and Assistant Directors, Heads of the Departments, In charges of sections, dear teaching and non-teaching staff members, distinguished guests, alumni, esteemed parents, my dear young and budding students admitted into our prestigious institute CBIT and electronic and print media, a good morning to you all. On behalf of the management and the entire CBIT fraternity, it is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to you all to Chaitanya Bharati Institute of Technology, a beacon of academic excellence and Telangana's most distinguished institution. My heartiest congratulations to all the students for having secured admission to this prestigious institution. Today, it makes the beginning of a transformative journey that will shape not only your career but also your character and future. To our esteemed parents, thank you for reposing your trust in CBIT. We assure you that your children are entering a safe, intellectually stimulating and nurturing environment where they will be guided, mentored and empowered to realize their fullest potential. My dear students, Orientation Day is more than commencement of an academic program. It is the gateway to a future of learning, excellence in innovation and entrepreneurship. Embrace every opportunity with curiosity and confidence. Challenge your limits. Uphold the values of integrity, discipline and resilience, and strive to become competent, responsible and future-ready engineers. Let me share with you what makes CBIT the ultimate launchpad to realize your highest potential. CBIT was established in 1979 as the first private self-financing engineering college in Telangana region, beginning with just 300 undergraduate students. Over the past 47 years, it has evolved into one of the India's premier engineering institutions, offering 12 undergraduate and 10 postgraduate programs with an annual intake of 1,998 students. Today, the institute is home for nearly 8,000 students, supported by 715 dedicated faculty and staff, and continues to be guided by its inspiring motto, Swayam Tejaswani Bha. May you remain self-illuminating. Our vision is to be a center of excellence in technical education and research, while our mission is to address emerging societal needs through quality technical education and advanced research driven by a steadfast commitment to value-based education and lifelong learning. CBIT is approved by AICTE, affiliated to Osmania University, Hyderabad, and recognized under sections 2F and 12B of UGC Act. The institute was conferred with autonomy by the UGC in 2013, the first autonomous institution among affiliated engineering colleges under Osmania University. The institute was accredited with the highest A++ grade by NAAC in its third cycle and has consistently secured NBA accreditation for its eligible programs since 1998, a pioneering achievement among self-finance engineering institutions in the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh. At present, 14 UG and PG programs are accredited by NBA, reflecting our steadfast commitment to outcome-based education. CBIT is an AA-rated Swayam NPTEL local chapter, and its faculty and students have collectively earned over 6,300 NPTEL certifications so far. The institution has been ranked in the NIRF 151 to 200 engineering band for 3 consecutive years. The Week magazine ranked the institute 18th among top 100 private engineering colleges and number 1 among private self-finance engineering college in Telangana in its June 2026 edition. Our institute is driven by 369 highly accomplished faculty members, and I feel proud that nearly 70% of them hold PhD degrees, one of the highest among self-financing engineering institutions in the Telugu states. They are ably supported by 346 dedicated technical, administrative and supportive staff. Further strengthening our research ecosystem, the institute has 70 recognized research supervisors under whose mentorship 179 scholars have been awarded PhD degrees. We are immensely proud that Dr. T. Sudhakar Babu, Department of EEE, Dr. P. Vijay Babu, Department of EEE, and Dr. P. Kiran, Department of Mathematics, have been recognized among the world's top 2% scientists for 2025 as ranked by the Stanford University in collaboration with elsewhere, a distinction that reflects the global caliber of our faculty. CBIT continues to be the preferred choice for the top performance in Telangana EPSET and JEE. In the historic milestone, the Telangana EPSET 2026 state rank 1 candidate, Ms. M. Rushi, has chosen computer science engineering program in CBIT, reaffirming the enduring trust in the institute. Another landmark achievement for CBIT was its contribution to the fabrication of semiconductor chip in collaboration with Osmania University, unveiled by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, at Semicon India 2025 in New Delhi. So let us now speak about the academics. CBIT offers a world-class academic ecosystem with the state-of-art infrastructure, advanced laboratories, and an industry-aligned curriculum with a strong focus on employability, entrepreneurship, research, and skill development. The curriculum is designed by the guidance of industry and faculty from prestigious institutions such as IITs, NITs, IIM, IISc, and our accomplished alumni. To promote interdisciplinary learning, students may pursue honors and additional minor engineering degrees. For example, a civil engineering student can pursue minors in computer science and allied disciplines. Learning at CBIT extends far beyond the classrooms through workshops, hackathons, code fest, placement training, leadership programs, distinguished lectures, national conclaves, summits, faculty development programs, seminars, and international conferences. One of such national summit on quantum technologies happening right now in our assembly hall, where 120 quantum company chairmen, managing directors, CTOs, and academicians are participating. A month-long hands-on workshop on electronic circuits at the CBIT campus by IIT Madras team is scheduled from 17th of this month for second year ECE and EEE students, providing CBIT students with a valuable learning opportunity. To cite a recent achievement, 2 CBIT teams secured second and third positions among 22,000 participating teams at Hexalon 2026 organized by Deloitte, Bangalore. We were also privileged to have His Excellency Shri Shiv Pratap Shuklaji, the Honorable Governor of Telangana, as chief guest for our recent graduation day. Prominent personalities, namely Professor Ramakrishna Rao, IAS, the then Chief Secretary of Government of Telangana, Shri V.V. Lakshminarayana, IPS, former Joint Director, CBI, Professor M. Kumar, Vice Chancellor of Usmania University, Professor C.S.R.K. Prasad, Vice Chancellor, JNTU Kakinada, and Chairman of ISRO, Dr. Narayanan, and Padma Shri Chintal Venkat Reddy, and many others have come here, motivated our students during our previous year. Dear budding engineers, CBIT is a ragging-free campus supported by proactive anti-ragging committees, squads, and anti-ragging cells. Our 20:1 student-faculty mentoring system ensures personalized academic guidance, and I encourage parents to stay connected with their ward's faculty mentor through the respective heads of the department. I urge every student to maintain a minimum of 75% attendance for promotion to the next semester. As Chief Superintendent of Examination, I ensure that examination system upholds the highest standards of fairness, transparency, and integrity, with strict measures in place to prevent malpractice and appropriate disciplinary action taken against any violations. The next important aspect in our research ecosystem, research and innovation are integral to CBIT's academic ethos, with the faculty and students contributing over 5,200 Scopus and Web of Science indexed papers, 39,000 plus citations, Scopus H indexes of 64 and Web of Science H index 48, along with 220 published patents and 27 granted patents. Students are encouraged to participate in faculty-led research, fostering analytical thinking and innovation. The entrepreneurial culture at CBIT is equally vibrant, with many of our alumni engaging as successful entrepreneurs in India and across the globe. The Institute has successfully executed 124 sponsored research and consultancy projects worth 18.5 crore, funded by premier national agencies such as DST, DRDO, ISRO, AICTE, UGC, MEIT, and ICSSR. CBIT is also Innovation Council. We are proud to have established Telangana's first Atal Community Innovation Center, ACIC CBIT, under Niti Aayog, with a matching grant of 4.5 crore as one of only 14 institutions selected nationwide during 21-22. CBIT also serves as the host institution for the MSME Business Incubator, nurturing over 40 startups and innovation ventures, and has established an AICTE Idea Lab with a grant of 95 lakhs, making it one of only 4 institutions in Hyderabad with this prestigious facility. CBIT has an international collaboration with Pittsburgh University, Cornell University in development of the artificial heart. Dear future researchers and innovators, our strong industry ecosystem, built through partnerships worth of 8.2 crore with organizations such as ISRO, Hexagon, Cognizant, and Lloyd's Technology Center, has enabled the establishment of centers of excellence and advanced industry-sponsored laboratories that promote translational research and experiential learning. Further strengthening our academic and industrial ecosystem, CBIT has forged 56 MOUs with the leading universities, industries, and research organizations. CBIT has recently signed an MOU with NIT Warangal and is actively forging collaborations with the leading institutions in the USA, UAE, and other countries. Beyond curricular activities, let us now look into co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Beyond academics, CBIT is committed to the holistic development of every student. Nearly 60 co-curricular and extracurricular clubs, professional societies for the holistic development of the students. The institute celebrates 5 flagship events each year: Orientation Day, Sudhi Shruti Annual Techno-Cultural Sports Festival, Annual Research Day, Alumni Day, Graduation Day. This year, our enthusiastic students are adding another national level event called Dyuti in September. Ladies and gentlemen, CBIT provides state-of-the-art sports infrastructure featuring a modern sports complex, gymnasium, indoor sports facility and extensive outdoor grounds. In addition to the students' achievements at the national level, our students continue to excel at the international level too. Mr. Munek Battula has represented India in the ISS World Cup at Egypt and Morocco and the Asian Shot Gun Championship in Kuwait, while Ms. K. Amruta Varshini was part of India's winning team in the Indo-Thailand International Throwball Test Series held in Bangkok. Moving on to our Library and Information Center. Our Library and Information Center is a premier knowledge hub housing over 1,20,000 print volumes, 6,000 e-books and subscriptions to leading global digital resources including IEEE, ASCE, ASME, Science Director, Springer, McGraw-Hill, Scopus and EBSCO with seamless remote access through the MyLoft app. The next important aspect in our placements and internships. CBIT has an outstanding placement record with nearly 150 leading multinational companies recruiting on campus each year, including Amazon, Microsoft, JP Morgan, ServiceNow, Oracle, Salesforce, Goldman Sachs, Qualcomm, Deloitte, IBM, Barclays, Bank of America, Tata Advanced Systems, Hyundai Motors, Accenture, Cognizant, many others, including Infosys. Mrs. Meghanasriya Veeramallu secured the highest CTC of 59.91 lakhs per annum from Atlassian, an Australian multinational company. Annually, over 80% of eligible students secure placements. Experiential learning is an integral part of the CBIT ecosystem. This year, over 400 students secured paid internships with a stipend of up to 1.3 lakhs per month at leading organizations such as Atlassian, Microsoft, Amazon, PayPal, Deloitte, Qualcomm, Goldman Sachs, Siemens, Infosys, Cognizant and Hexagon. Students also undertake academic internships at premier institutions including IICT, CCMB, DRDO, ISRO, IISc Bangalore and IIT Madras, gaining invaluable exposure to cutting-edge research and industry practices. Other important aspect in our alumni, our global alumni network, over 35,000 graduates distinguished across industry, academia, government, research, entrepreneurship and public service is one of CBIT's greatest asset and finest ambassadors. We take immense pride in our distinguished alumni, including Mr. Uday Rudraraju, recently appointed Chief Technology Officer Compute at OpenAI, Mr. D.P. Koka, 92-96 batch, Executive Vice President and Global Chief Innovation Officer of the Cigna Group, Sri Komatirti Venkatreddy, Honorable Minister of Roads and Buildings, Government of Telangana, and Sri Shekhar Kammala, a renowned filmmaker, and many more. Dear young minds, let me also briefly highlight some of the key student support facilities available on our campus. CBIT provides safe and convenient transportation through a fleet of 45 dedicated buses, supplemented by TGSRT connectivity across the city. Students must strictly follow traffic rules. Triple riding is prohibited and safety must always be highest priority. The possession of use of prohibited or intoxicated substances is strictly forbidden on the campus. The CBIT canteen serves hygienic and nutritious meals throughout the day, while a 550-bed boys' hostel with ongoing expansion offers comfortable residential accommodation. Students eligible for government scholarships, whether full or partial, are advised to register on the ePass portal and submit the requisite documents to the Institute Scholarship section within the prescribed timeline. All eligible students of of all the categories will receive their scholarships directly in their accounts by government from this year onwards. Students are required to remit the tuition fee to the college within a week of receiving the scholarship amount to their accounts. My dear students, engineering education extends far beyond mastering technical concepts or excelling in examinations. It is about cultivating the knowledge, creativity, and critical thinking needed to address real-world challenges. As future engineers, your true success will be measured not merely by professional accomplishments, but by the positive impact you create for society and the nation. At CBIT, we are committed to your holistic development. Alongside academic excellence, I encourage you to actively engage in sports, cultural pursuits, innovation, and community service. Dear innovators of tomorrow, the next 4 years will be a journey of discovery, innovation, and transformation. Remain curious, question fearlessly, experiment, innovate, embrace challenges with confidence, and regard every setback as a stepping stone to great success. Dear parents and guardians, I sincerely thank you for the trust you have reposed in CBIT by entrusting us with your children's future. We assure you of your unwavering commitment to nurturing their academic excellence, professional competence, and character. I also invite you to remain closely engaged with the Institute and your ward's progress. As I conclude, I wish every student a fulfilling, successful journey at CBIT. Make your parents proud. Uphold the rich legacy of this institution and strive to become innovators, leaders, and responsible citizens. True to our motto, Swayam Tejaswini Bhava, may you aspire not merely to seek opportunities, but to create them as entrepreneurs, innovators, or scholars at globally renowned universities. My dear students, remember the next 4 years will shape the next 40 years of your life. Make every day, every class, and every opportunity count. Welcome once again to CBIT, and I wish you a future filled with purpose, excellence, and success. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest and Guest of Honor for graciously sparing their valuable time despite their demanding schedules to grace this occasion with their esteemed presence. Thank you, sir. I also convey my sincere appreciation to our Honorable President, Sri N. Subhash Garu, members of the Board of Members, Governing Body, Advisory Board, Academic Council members for their visionary leadership and steadfast support in advancing CBIT's pursuit of excellence. Finally, I place on record my sincere appreciation to Professor Suresh Pabboju, Chairman, Professor Srinivas Reddy, Convener of the Orientation Program, and Organizing Committee members, Advisory Team, various committees, the entire team of faculty, non-teaching, supporting staff, all stakeholders, and the media friends for their meticulous planning, tireless efforts, and wholehearted commitment in making the Orientation Day a grand success. Thank you, one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for briefing us about CBIT's achievements and legacy. Till date.
We will now hear briefly from our leadership team. First, Professor Suresh Pabboju has a very long association with CBIT, spanning 44 years, and he has been working for the institute itself for 40 of those years. An alumnus of CBIT, he now serves as the Director of Academic and Examination Cell and Controller of Examinations. He is also a professor holding both an MTech and a PhD, and under his supervision, 18 students have been awarded doctoral degrees. We are fortunate to have him with us today to brief the upcoming batch. We now invite Professor Suresh Pabboju, Director AEC and COE, to address the gathering.
Yeah, good morning. The Honorable Chief Guest of this function, respected guest of honor, and beloved principal, and dear convener of the program, distinguished dignitaries, esteemed colleagues, dear students, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. With immense pleasure, I warmly welcome you all to this Orientation Program 2026. At the outset, I congratulate all the students and their proud parents for joining the CBIT family. As Director AEC and COE, it's my privilege to brief about AEC and a few of the academic rules and regulations. AEC stands for Academic and Examination Cell. We provide all the services, all student services from entry into the CBIT to the exit from the CBIT, such as the student admissions, enrollments, readmissions, and conducting examinations, issuing various certificates like bona fide certificates, TCs, issuing grade sheets, and issuing bus passes, and all the services required by the students will be provided by the AEC. And remember, we are always available at AEC from 9 to 6 p.m. All the parents and students, if you have any problem or any issue, you can contact us at any time. And dear students and parents, on the AEC and COE section on our institute website, you will find everything that a student requires. You need not ask anyone. Generally, students will come to us and they say that, sir, there is no notification and we are not aware of that, and so and so. Nothing to worry. Everything you will find on the AEC and COE tab on the CBIT Institute website. The information like alumnacs, academic calendars, class timetables, syllabus, registration forms, rules and regulations. I request all parents and students to go through the rules and regulations very, very carefully. And circulars, examination notifications, examination timetables, and admissions, previous year admission ranks, AICTE mandatory information, previous question papers, malpractice rules, which are very, very important. I am stressing once again, all the students and parents must go through these from the website. And you can also find the results at this section of the our institute website. And CBIT is established in 1979. As you know, CBIT has consistently set a benchmark for excellence in academics, driven by the high standards we define and uphold in our examination and evaluation systems. As an autonomous institution, we take pride in maintaining these rigorous standards with utmost diligence, ensuring integrity, transparency, and quality in every aspect of our academic process. And some of the rules, one is, the most important thing is attendance. Every student is expected to attend all the classes. But however, to appear for semester examination, you must have a minimum 75% of attendance. Otherwise, you will be detained. Of course, 65 to 74% attendance, that is shortage of 10%, may be condoned by the principal on submission of a valid medical certificate by paying some prescribed fees. And students who achieve less than 65% of attendance will be detained. That means they are not allowed to continue in that section and they have to reappear in the next academic year. And this is very important point. And students having less than 40% of attendance, they lose their seat. They have to again reappear MSET examination or JEA or whatever it may be. They have to again take a fresh admission. This is very, very important. I am telling you, minimum 40%. If you do not have 40% attendance, you lose the seat. Then coming to the promotion rules. So, to be promoted from odd semester to even semester, that is within the same year, the requirement is only the attendance. That is, you must have minimum 70% of attendance. That we call it as a regular course of study. And to be promoted from even semester to odd semester, that is first to second year, second to third year to final year, there are two conditions. First one is regular course of study, that is 75% of attendance. And second one is you must acquire the required number of credits. Otherwise, you will be detained and you have to take readmission in the next academic year. And remember, the regular course study is 4 years, that is 8 semesters. But you are allowed to complete your degree within 6 years, that is 12 semesters. If it exceeds 6 semesters, you lose your degree. You have to take fresh admission again. And another point is physical verification and revaluation. CBIT ensures transparency in evaluation. If you are dissatisfied with the semester examination marks, you may also apply for physical verification, wherein you can check whether all the answers were evaluated and marks were correctly totaled. You may apply for revaluation, wherein the answer script will be re-evaluated by another examiner. So these processes are student-friendly and ensure fairness in assessment. And the another point is malpractice guidelines. The malpractice during examination, such as copying, impersonation, or possession of unauthorized material, will be dealt very strictly in CBIT. If any student is found copying, even possessing any unauthorized material, a cheat or a cell phone or any electronic gadget during the examination, the student will be booked under malpractice. In such cases, all the papers listed on that hall ticket, including those already written, will be cancelled. Students are expected to uphold the highest standards of honesty, integrity, and ethical conduct in all examinations and academic process. And finally, dear students, these rules are not the barriers, but guiding principles to ensure that you succeed with discipline and integrity. Remember, at CBIT, our goal is to support your academic journey while maintaining the highest standards of fairness and quality. Other academic related points will be shared by our direct academics and also discussed in detail in the student induction program commencing from Monday. So I wish you all a fruitful, enriching and successful academic journey at this great institution. So finally, I thank our Honorable President, management members, principal and organizing members of this committee for giving this opportunity. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for briefing us about AEC and COE, the rules and regulations of the college. And I hope all the students have made a note of the rules, as for the next 4 years, you will be adhering to them.
Next we have Dr. N. Koteshwar Rao. He has been with CBIT since 1992, bringing 34 years of experience to his role as the Professor of ECE and the Director of IQAC. He has served as the head of the ECE department and Director of Academics, and has been honored as the Institute's best teacher and the department's distinguished teacher. He holds a PhD in microchip antennas and has guided 12 scholars to their PhDs and has 88 publications and a patent to his name, along with several R&D and consultancy projects with BRDL, RCI and ISRO as well. Next we invite Dr. N.V. Koteshwar Rao, Director of IQAC, to address the gathering.
Respected Principal, Chief Guest and Guest of Honor of today's function, Director AEC, Head Department of Physics, Heads of Departments, Faculty members, dear parents, and above all, our newly admitted students. Good morning, everyone gathered here. At the outset, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you to the family of this prestigious institution. Today marks not just the beginning of your journey in engineering, but also the foundation of your future as professionals innovators, entrepreneurs, and responsible citizens too. As a director of the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, we assure you the quality. Our responsibility is to ensure that our institution continuously strives for excellence in academics, research, innovation, infrastructure, governance, moreover, overall development of the student. However, quality is not solely the responsibility of the institution. It is equally the responsibility of every student to make the best use of the opportunities provided. This is your institution. Engineering education today is far more than acquiring technical knowledge. It is about developing analytical thinking, creativity, problem-solving abilities, teamwork, leadership, effective communication, ethical values, and a strong sense of social responsibility, which is more important. We are living in the era of rapid technological transformation driven by artificial intelligence, data science, automation, digital technologies, robotics, cyber security. Recognizing these emerging trends, our curriculum, we stress upon our curriculum, has been designed to integrate AI concept across the disciplines, enabling every student to acquire strong foundation in artificial intelligence and its application, irrespective of their branch of study. I encourage each one of you to actively learn, explore, and apply these technologies responsibly, as they will play a vital role in shaping your future careers. As you step into this campus, remember that your learning extends far beyond the classroom and the laboratories. Every lecture, laboratory session, project, internship, club activity, hackathon, innovation challenge, and interaction with faculty and peers will contribute to shaping you into a competent professional and a responsible citizen. I urge the principles throughout your academic journey. Number one, discipline is most important. Discipline, self-motivation. Success is not a matter of chance. It is an outcome of consistent effort, hard work, punctuality, perseverance, and effective time management. This is more important. Innovation with responsibility, another responsibility. Be curious, think creatively, and strive to develop innovative solutions to the real world problem. At the same time, ensure that your innovations are guided by ethical values and continuous positive to society. The other one, lifelong learning. The knowledge you gain during your 4 years at this institution is only the beginning. Technology evolves rapidly, and your willingness to continuously learn, adapt, and upgrade your skills will determine your long-term success. The last one, embrace emerging technologies. Develop a strong understanding of artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies in your own domain. Use AI not merely as a tool but as an enabler for innovation, research, entrepreneurship, and societal development. Dear students, your parents have placed immense trust in this institution, and your teachers are committed to nurturing your talents and guiding you throughout your academic journey of 4 years. We shall provide you with an excellent learning environment, experienced faculty, modern laboratories, research opportunities, industry interaction, and holistic development activities. Ultimately, however, your success will depend on your dedication, discipline, integrity, and determination. Let this orientation program not merely be the beginning of the academic session, but the first step towards realizing your aspirations and achieving excellence. Dreaming big. Kalam Sir says, dream big. Dreaming big, work hard, remain humble, embrace continuous learning, and strive to become professional who contribute meaningfully to society and to the nation in particular. I once again welcome you to this temple of learning. I wish each one of you rewarding, enriching, and transformative academic journey. Thank you and my best wishes to all of you. I thank the organizers for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for holding up the standards of our institution and for informing our students on the kind of technologies and methods of thinking that will shape their future.
Now coming to the Director of Academics, Professor P. Prabhakar Reddy is a professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering and currently serves as the Director of Academics at CBIT, a gold medalist from his university and holder of a PhD on superplastic foaming. He brings nearly 3 decades of teaching and research to this role. Over his career, he has guided 10 PhD scholars, published 40 technical papers, and was honored with the Young Engineer of the Year award early in his career. He now shapes the very academic framework each of you will follow for the course of next 4 years. So with this, I would like to invite P. Prabhakar Reddy, Director of Academics, to share his thoughts.
నేటి నిత్య అధ్యయన నిక్క క్రమశిక్షణ విద్యార్థి రేపటి మేటి సాంకేతిక యుక్తి సహిత దేశాభివృద్ధి బాధ్యతాయుత పౌరుడు విద్యార్థి దిశ దశల వైవిధ్య దిశా నిర్ధార మార్గనిర్దేశనము వినూత్న పాఠ్యాంశ ప్రణాళిక ప్రామాణిక ప్రమాణములు చేతన చైతన్య చట్టపట్టాల ఉన్నతి ఉత్సాహ ఊహాంకురములు చైతన్య భారతి వికసిత భారత ఆత్మనిర్భర భవిత భవ్య బీజాంకురములు. Respected distinguished dignitaries of the stage, my colleagues, my dear parents and young, energetic, enthusiastic future nation builders. A very happy morning to all of you. As the Director of Academics, it is my privilege to congratulate you all for getting admission into this prestigious institute CBIT. And I welcome you all to this orientation day. And also it's an honor to brief you about the curricular aspects of the CBIT. As we all know that the curriculum is the backbone of the education system, which is being used as the frame of reference, which enables us in admitting student to transform as a qualified graduate engineer, and in turn assume the responsibility of providing optimal solutions to the real-time problems faced by the society from time to time. At CBIT, we are committed to revise the curriculum every 2 years based on the inputs received from all its stakeholders, including alumni, recruiters, industry experts, and academicians. All the students are advised to refer to the AEC COE tab in our CBIT website, cbit.ac.in, for accessing their alumnacs, academic calendars, class timetables, scheme, syllabus, rules and regulations. The total program of BTech study is divided into 8 semesters, and each semester will have an average of 20 credits and totaling to 160 to 165 credits, which is required to be earned to eligible to award of the degree. The alumnac specifies instructional weeks, typically 90 working days in a semester, and 2 midterm class tests per semester, continuation internal evaluation schedules, semester end exams, vacation breaks and holidays. Students are expected to plan their academics and other activities strictly as per the alumnac provided in the academic year. Each department offering the programs will have a structured stream of instructions reviewed periodically by the respective Board of Studies and approved by Academic Council. The scheme includes the core courses, which are mandatory in respective programs of study, professional and open electives, out of which we have 4 or 5 courses which we need to choose as per our requirements and interests. And laboratories, and this curriculum R26 we are trying to introduce for this semester, means for admitting students from this 26-27 academic year onwards. We have focused on enhanced experiential learning process, wherein we enhance the credits with reference to laboratories, projects, internships, and all these things, so that you will have industry-oriented experience learning. And skill-oriented course also there, projects and internships. The syllabus is updated regularly to reflect industry needs, employability skills, and emerging technologies. And one important thing I would like to mention here, at CBIT, we offer an opportunity to students to earn honors degree and additional minor degree. Honors degree is within the same branch of study, that is advanced specialization in your core engineering discipline, which requires earning of additional 18 to 20 credits beyond your regular program. And the eligibility for that honors degree is CGPA of greater than 7.5 up to second semester. That means first and second semester you need to have 7.5 CGPA, so that you will be eligible to enroll for honors degree. Similarly, minors degree in an allied or interdisciplinary area, like as Principal Sir has mentioned, a civil student can have additional minor degree in CSC and so on. And for this, you need to earn 18 to 20 additional credits, and the eligibility for this is CGPA of 7 up to second semester. That means including first and second semester. These options strengthen your profile for higher studies, research, and placements. And credit distribution is from 160 to 165, the total 4 years. And distribution of these credits in optimum manner will be spread over basic sciences, engineering sciences, core and elective courses, laboratories, skill courses, projects, internships, humanities, etc. And credits are carefully spread across 8 semesters for balanced academic load. Dear students, the R26 framework, which is applicable for your batch, is not just about examinations, it is about structured growth with opportunities for specialization, multidisciplinary learning, and skill development. I advise you all to follow the Almanac academic calendar diligently, engage deeply with your syllabus, and try to learn the essence and the philosophy behind those courses that you are trying to learn. Aim for the CGPA needed to qualify honors and minors. Balance your credits widely for smooth progression. With sincerity and dedication, you will graduate from CBIT not only with a degree, but also with the knowledge, skill, attitude, and confidence to excel with global standards. Once again, welcome to CBIT and to an enriching academic journey with R26 regulations. Wish you all the very best for your professional excellence and personal satisfying life ahead. Thank you all for your patience listening, and thank organizers for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for giving us a very informative overview of this academic journey of a student at CBIT.
Professor B. Linga Reddy is a senior professor from the Department of Physics and currently heads Student Affairs and Progressions at CBIT. Alongside his administrative role, he remains as an active researcher in environmental radiation physics with published work on background radiation levels in Telangana's model housing scheme. His office looks after students' welfare, discipline, and progression across the institute, work that touches nearly every student who walks through these gates. I would now like to invite Professor B. Linga Reddy, sir, Director, Student Affairs and Progression, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to all. Respected Principal, and today guest Sri Raghu Boddupalli, Chief Guest, and Sri Srinivas Talabatla, Guest of Honor, and distinguished faculty members, proud parents, and my dear first year students, good morning to all. It gives immense pleasure to welcome each one of you to our CBIT. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey that will shape your knowledge, character, and future career. Congratulations on becoming a part of this prestigious institution, CBIT. As the Director of Students Affairs, my primary responsibility is to ensure that every student enjoys a safe, disciplined, inclusive, and student-friendly campus environment. I would like to share a few important aspects here. The first point here in this junction as first year students, anti-ragging, that is zero tolerance. Our institution follows a zero tolerance policy towards ragging. Ragging in any form, physical, verbal or psychological, online or through social media is strictly prohibited. Every student has a right to study in a safe and respectful environment. Seniors are expected to guide and mentor juniors, not intimidate them. If any student experiences or witnesses ragging, please report it immediately to the anti-ragging committee, faculty members, or Students Affairs Office. Your identity and privacy will be protected. Please remember this point. Let us build a campus where a friendship replaces and respect replaces harassment. A discipline and professional conduct, when you see, the discipline is the foundation of the success. We expect every student be punctual for classes. We expect every academics activities and dress decently and maintain professional behavior. Respect to faculty, staff, fellow students and campus property as well. Avoid misconduct, violence, substance abuse and any behavior that affects the academic atmosphere. Use social media responsibly and uphold the reputation of the institute. This point very important. You are a CBIT student now. If any bad thing goes wrong, you will be labeled as CBIT student so and so. This point you please observe and mind always in your remaining 4 years and remaining lifelong as well. You are branded with CBIT student. That's the point you will remember always. And conduct today builds a professional identity tomorrow. When you coming to academic commitment, a regular attendance is essential for learning and academic success. Attend every class sincerely and complete your assignments, laboratory work and internal assessment in on time. Low attendance not only affects your academic performance, but may also make you ineligible to appear for examinations as per institutional and university regulations. Success is achieved through consistent effort, not last minute preparation. Here, as a student support, whenever you face academic and personal or emotional or financial difficulties, please approach your mentor, faculty advisors, counselors, head of the departments in particularly, and Students Affairs Office as well. Seeking help is a sign of responsibility and maturity. And beyond this one, a classroom activities, engineering education extends. The beyond textbooks, I encourage you to actively participate in different clubs. We have several technical clubs, innovation activities, and professional clubs, and so many. Especially NSS and Chaitanya Spandana, Chaitanya Seva, Chaitanya Sanskriti, Chaitanya Krida, whatnot, so many are there. That is sports and fitness activities. Entrepreneur and startup initiatives like EDC Cell we have, research projects, hackathons. These days hackathons become very popular to innovate and share the ideas. Hackathon is the best interaction platform. Like this we have more than 60 clubs are there. These experiences will help you become confident, skilled and industry-ready graduates. Similarly, dear parents, thank you for placing your trust on our institution. We assure you that we are committed to providing your children with a safe, supportive and academically enriching environment. Together, as parents and educators, we can help them becoming responsible professionals and good human beings. And special a kind of seriousness for the parents sometimes, for slow learners, instead of in the last minute in a hurry in the 11th hour, especially for the slow learners, I am recommending for the parents, you please observe your ward, either girl or boy, the notebooks in every day. Nothing wrong actually. At the end of the day, if you feel bad, that's meaningless. I am requesting you, after long experience, after 30 years of experience in this college, you better in the initial days, in first year especially, your ward is really maintaining the different books for each subject, going to classes or not. If you are in that observation initially, you will become well. This is applicable for all the, not for all the students. This is for the slow learners, some kind of mischievous guys, and some other kind of any people if you feel it. This is my sincere advice for the parents especially. And finally, dear students, these 4 years will define your future. Dreaming big, work hard, maintain discipline, respect everyone, and uphold the value of integrity and excellence. Once again, I welcome you to our institution. I wish each one of you a rewarding, successful, and memorable engineering journey. Thank you one and all. Thank you for giving the opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir, for briefing the young students here on the code of conduct they have to follow on the campus and who to approach without any fear if they are facing any problems.
Dr. N.L.N. Reddy has been with CBIT since 1998 and currently serves as an advisor to the Career Development Cell, the office that stands behind our placements, internships, and career readiness efforts across every department. His work in this space was recognized with the Outlook Business EdTech Award in 2024 for outstanding contributions to the institution, and with the Global Education Champions Award the same year. It's his office's work that shapes the numbers you'll hear about all throughout today's session. We invite Dr. N.L.N. Reddy, advisor to the CDC, to share his thoughts with us.
Namaste, Shubhodayam. Distinguished Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, respected Principal, Chairman, Organizing Committee, today's Orientation Day, Professor Srinivas Reddy, and my beloved students and parents here, and also acknowledge presence of our Board of Management members here, Sandhya Sri Madam and Shalini Madam here, being their presence, we recognize the presence here. So, I start with a small Sanskrit sloka. Nasti vidya samo bandhu, nasti vidya sama suhrut, nasti vidya samo vittam, nasti vidya samo sukham. So, today we are all assembled here to be educated. Why I'm stressing this word, with my 30 years of 3 decades of experience in this portfolio in CBIT, there are few challenges we are facing day to day. I think most of the parents, let me congratulate successful students who have chosen CBIT and reposing confidence. I also acknowledge the efforts of the parents who shaped their wards to be part of this CBIT family. I strongly believe CBIT, with 47 years of glorious history, offers a vibrant and dynamic platform to foster your aspirations by unleashing your true potential. I strongly believe in that. So CBIT is going to create such a platform for all your children and to make their lives better. So having chosen engineering, I always tell, engineering is just not studying. Engineering is basically to solve problems, complex problems the world is facing today, to make this world better to live. That is the motto of any engineer. So we should make this world a better place to live. So there are a lot of challenges the world is facing today. For that, what we should do? 4 or 5 things I'll place before you. Today, what industry is also looking at? Learning, unlearning, and relearning. Today, we are witnessing the revolutionary changes in the technology space. How fast the technology is changing. Because you have already passed plus 2, that is in history. Nobody will look what you have done in plus 2. After 4 years in 2030, everything is uncertain. We don't know how the world is going to change. So these 4 years where you stay in CBIT, capitalize that advantage to be more knowledgeable. Why I'm saying knowledgeable education? Students today, I'm seeing, they're focusing on CGPA, but what industry is looking at, not at CGPA, about your skills. So CGPA is one factor or criteria, but skills are, because degrees are going to become irrelevant, skills are more relevant. So I think once you build these skills, how it happens? Always get updated. Stay alert. Stay agile. Be awakened. Arise. Then update yourself. Otherwise, we all become outdated. So this is a message I want to place before my young students who are joining with a lot of hope and confidence in this great institution. Then, students think that having joined CBIT, and I know there are parents here with a lot of apprehensions whether they get placement after 4 years. So getting placement depends on various factors, global factors. We see geopolitical situation, existing geopolitical situation across the globe. Things are volatile. So what we should do? Build your skills. Stay relevant for the industry expectation. So for that, always align, update your skills, align with the industry requirement, and stay relevant. I think that is your success mantra. Don't focus on CGPA. Again, I want to repeat, emphasize on that. Endukante, Pillal I'm observing, they are trying to prepare for the exams on the last day, on the day of exams. They know what regular 10 questions appear in the exam. They are preparing for that. And they're getting 9 CGPA, 8.5 CGPA. Recently, we had a Goldman Sachs recruitment or UBS recruitment. 700 students registered, but only through profiles, they shortlisted 60 students for the interviews. That means you have to build your profile, your resume, which will not happen after end of 3rd year. So day 1 in CBIT is very critical, very important. Very, very important. So don't look for CGPA, you be real engineers. I want all of you to build your knowledge, your own core branches of engineering, whether it's computer science, civil, mechanical. So build those skills. Placement is outcome, it will happen successfully. Going abroad to Ivy League universities, it will happen successfully. Or getting into public sector, or government jobs, or public service, it happens automatically by default. if you focus on learning the knowledge of engineering. If you focus on CGPA with 10 questions you by heart after every end of the semester or end of your mid-exam, that's not going to make you successful. So my sincere request to all the students who have joined fresh to focus on building your profile from day one. And also request all the students to be a LinkedIn, build your profile on LinkedIn. So you all become members of LinkedIn and build your profile on LinkedIn. Because why I'm telling, just now our principal said, one of our student of 2024 batch, Meghna Sai Sri Veeramallu, she got in Atlassian, an Australian-based company, with only her LinkedIn profile. So imagine how important is LinkedIn profile. So I want students to build their profile. So that is going to be a biopic. That is going to be a biopic. Have a diary. You think after 1 month, what is your learning? The quotient in CBIT. So build on that. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? How you try to mitigate those weaknesses? What efforts you have put to mitigate those weaknesses? So when an interview is conducted by the companies, they'll ask you what are the strengths and weaknesses. Every human being will have weaknesses. But only they're looking at what efforts you have kept to overcome those weaknesses. That's key. So that's very important. Then don't look for CGPA, look for skills. Stay relevant, align with industry needs and requirements. Success mantra, this is success mantra. So ఇవన్నీ కావాలంటే కూడా మన ప్రెసిడెంట్ గారు చెప్పినట్టు అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారు, ఫ్యూచర్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు దోస్ హూ బిలీవ్ ఇన్ ద బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ దర్ డ్రీమ్స్. కళలు కనడంలో అందరికి ఎవ్రీబడి షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ గోల్ వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు బి ఆఫ్టర్ 4 years. Whether you want to get into corporate, or you want to get into public service, or you want to go abroad for higher education, you should have a clear-cut goal. At the same time, you should have 2 plans. Plan A, Plan B. If you fail in Plan B, don't get depressed, disgusted, okay, distressed. Everybody should have Plan B. If you fail in Plan B, apply for Plan B. Then you implement your Plan B. Then you'll be successful. So, laksham. సో ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి లక్ష్యం ఉండాలి. లక్ష్యం లేకపోతే జీవితమే లేదు. ఆ లక్ష్యం నెరవేర్చే వరకు ఎవరికి నిద్ర కూడా ఉండకూడదు. దట్ ఈస్ మై సజెషన్ టు ఎవ్రీబడి. ప్రతిరోజు కూడా మనం ఒక మంచి ఆలోచనతో మొదలు పెట్టాలి. పట్టుదలతో ఆలోచనను నెరవేర్చినప్పుడే విజయం మీది. సో ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఇంజనీరింగ్, మీరందరూ కూడా ఒకటి చంద్రబోస్ గారు అంటుంటాడు, ఎవరేమైనా ఏమనుకున్నా నువ్వుండే రాజ్యంలో నువ్వే రాజు, నువ్వే బంటు, నువ్వే మంత్రి, నువ్వే సైన్యం. నువ్వెళ్ళే
It is true purpose is to shape individuals with a holistic outlook towards life, strong moral values and competence to contribute meaningfully to society and the nation, family and community relationships, and cultivate respect for nature and environment. As you embark on your engineering journey, many of you come from diverse educational, cultural and social backgrounds. Transitioning from familiar environment of your home and school to professional college is a significant milestone in your life. Today, the intense competition for admissions often leaves students with a little time to reflect on their true interests, passions, and long-term aspirations. This can sometimes lead to uncertainty, stress, or a lack of motivation. For those residing in hostels, adapting to a new environment without constant guidance of parents, along with the distractions of excessive screen time and social media, can make this transition even more challenging. At CBIT, we recognize these challenges. That is precisely why the Student Induction Program has been thoughtfully designed to ensure that every first-year student experiences a smooth, confident, and meaningful transition into professional college life. The primary objective of this program is to familiarize you with the academic system, institutional roles and regulations, and the culture of discipline, excellence, and values that define CBIT. More importantly, it is intended to help you settle into the new environment, build lasting friendships, develop meaningful relationships with your peers and faculty, and experience a true sense of belonging to the CBIT family. During this program, you will be introduced to several dimensions of learning and personal development. Sessions on universal human values will encourage ethical thinking, empathy, responsibility, and a positive outlook towards life. Orientation on academic rules, the credit-based curriculum, examination procedures, and institutional practices will provide clarity on your academic journey and help you make informed decisions from the very beginning. Your growth at CBIT extends far beyond the classroom. Activities such as yoga, aerobics, sports, cultural programs, literary activities, and participation in various student clubs are designed to promote your physical, mental, and emotional well-being while nurturing teamwork, leadership, communication skills, and creativity. A special emphasis has been placed on your mentorship program. Every group of students is assigned a dedicated faculty mentor who will guide and support you throughout your 4-year journey, not only in academics, but also in your personal growth, career planning, and overall well-being. I encourage you to make best use of this invaluable mentoring system. You will also be introduced to exciting opportunities in innovation, entrepreneurship, startups, incubation, research, and emerging technologies. These initiatives are intended to inspire you to think creatively, solve real-world problems, and develop an entrepreneurial mindset from the very beginning of your engineering education. Community engagement activities, including local area visits, will broaden your perspective and help you understand how engineering can address societal challenges and improve the quality of life. These experiences will remind you that engineering is not merely about the technology, it is about catering solutions that make a positive difference in people's lives. The detailed 1-week schedule of the student induction program will be made available on the CBIT website. During your 4 years of CBIT, you will have numerous opportunities to participate in technical competitions, cultural festivals, workshops, seminars, conferences, internships, and research activities. However, the student induction program is a unique experience that comes only once in your academic life. Therefore, I strongly urge each one of you to participate wholeheartedly and attend every session with sincerity and enthusiasm. Every activity has been carefully planned with a specific purpose and is designed to enrich your academic, professional, and personal development. The more actively you participate, the more rewarding your experience will be. By the end of this induction program, I am confident that each one of you will gain greater clarity, confidence, and motivation to pursue your goals with discipline, dedication, and enthusiasm. You will begin to understand your strength, build lifelong friendship, develop a strong value system, and lay a solid foundation for a successful engineering career. Remembering that your 4 years at CBIT will shape not only your professional future, but also the person you become. Make the most of every opportunity to learn, innovate, collaborate, and serve society. I wish each one of you a memorable induction program and rewarding, successful, and fulfilling journey at CBIT. May your years be fulfilled with learning, innovation, friendships, achievements, and countless opportunities to excel. Thank you, and I wish you.
I'm very happy to come to your college. So first of all, let me thank the principal. And in fact, I was listening to all the speakers before. I feel that I'm a student like you. So I'm recalling when I was a student, when I joined college like you in IAC, in fact, we don't have a orientation program like this. We don't have an orientation program. There is a dinner with the director. One of the evenings in a big Gymkhana hall like this, there's a dinner for that. Other than that, we don't have any orientation. What we have now is, in each department slide, we put a slide. If you want, I have a slide by slide also. In fact, we have our department orientation on Monday. So I will just tell what I will tell my students. So my turn will come somewhere in the middle. So a lot of other faculty members would have already introduced. See, about the department, of course, the chairman will do. Then what happens, each faculty member will say, most of them will emphasize their area of interest. That is an interesting component. In fact, for the faculty members of your college also, when the new students come, we should introduce our faculty members. You'll see the HOD is there, and so each of the faculty members are specializing in certain area. They have done their PhD. So, you see, of course, they will be teaching a lot of your courses, like semiconductor devices or communications or whatever it is. But they are specializing in some area. We should recognize, even I would say, not only from students' point of view, from the management and the higher authorities' point of view, we should recognize the specialization of our faculty members. So, some of the faculty members will say, I am specializing in wireless networks. I am specializing in signal processing. I am specializing in photonics, etc., etc. Everyone will introduce. Of course, I will also introduce, saying that I am a faculty member in this department. Our lab is there behind. By the way, most of the students are research scholars in our department who join freshers. Many of them are research scholars. A few of them are MTech students. Okay. MTech is not given so much importance. Research scholars are important. Okay. The faculty members interact directly one-to-one all their 4 years or 5 years. So I will introduce. I work in this area called photonics, which includes optical communications, biosensors, quantum photonics, etc. That's what I will say. Then, of course, we say that I will offer these courses next semester. I will offer in one semester optical communication. Other semester, I will offer photonic integrated circuits. Those who are interested, please come. That's what I will say. In fact, many of the courses are not compulsory. Okay? In our MTech programs, PhD programs. Then, like others, I have to give an advice. People will say, you have to do the assignments properly on time. Your first test is important. That will be a challenge. And then people will say so many credits. You have to read these books, etc., etc. People will suggest. In fact, all the other previous speakers, I was listening, they have given you a lot of advice. That, of course, you should take care. I would suggest everyone to take a copy of your principal's address and keep it with you throughout your 4 years. Okay. Similarly, other advisory members also have given you very good advice. So what is left for me to say? Of course, that also is said by some other members today. So I would like to say, without ignoring whatever they have said, I would suggest you to enjoy your 4 years. Okay. This is a very good time. You are changing from your preschool or college to the next level of your career. So one of the important things that you will do in these 4 years, in addition to the learning, is to build your network. More importantly, your friends are going to be very important in future for your life. In fact, once you finish your BTech and go and become some higher ups, suppose you become some CEOs of some company or scientists in DRDO or somewhere, then these connections are going to be very important. Okay. So, and of course, I would also emphasize 10% of your time for some extra work like sports. I would like to appreciate the girl who was, you can say. Then, if you look broadly, you can say.
Then, if you look broadly, there are so many developments happening in this world. Particularly in the area of science and technology, we have progressed greatly. When we're importing all the technology, the defense technologies, then everything, almost many things, food, so many things we have been importing, but now we have become and now we are sending the rockets of other countries also, and we are exporting a lot of software. So much of development is there in the country. But are we satisfied with that? If you look carefully about the current recent developments, this is not sufficient. There are a lot of pushes and pulls in different directions, both technically as well as economically and politically. So we should get ready for that. These 4 years that you spend here will be a very good education for you, not only in your subject like computer science or ECE, but you will see there is a seminar going on. And of course, there are a lot more emerging technologies like photonics. Solar energy is important. So many other ways. So I think we should not be satisfied with what we have achieved already. So let us look at what we can do and how we can make. So I would like to conclude this address with a short line from Mahakavi Sri Sri. So he said, సాధించిన దానికి సంతృప్తిని చెంది అదే విజయం అనుకుంటే పొరపాటు అయ్యి. సాధించిన దానికి సంతృప్తిని చెంది అదే విజయం అనుకుంటే పొరపాటు అయ్యి. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting the
Committee member of the Hyderabad Software Enterprises Association, shaping the global enterprises leverage technology. He is a graduate of the University of South Florida, Tampa, and an alumnus of the Stanford Business School Executive.
Department heads, proud parents, distinguished guests, most importantly, the newest members of the CBIT family, the class of 2030. A warm welcome to all of you. I know you've been listening for a very long time. Let me share some good news. Probably this is the last speech you're going to hear today. Hopefully that will give you some relief. So I'll try and keep my address short. Friends, today marks the beginning of the most exciting chapters of your life. I know getting here was not easy. You spent months and years of hard work, late nights, weekends, put in a lot of sacrifices, away from family, away from friends, away from the things that you really want to do in life, and you put some relentless focus to achieve what you've achieved today. I want you to take a moment to give yourself some credit that you absolutely deserve. Yes, you have made it. You've made it to one of the topmost institutes in the country, CBIT. You've earned every moment of today. You've earned your seat in this hall. You are the creme de la creme of the engineering students of the country. You know, it reminds me of something that I learned from my father. We often talk about success being a destination, like getting a seat in this college. But as you stand here at the beginning of this new chapter in your life, I want to remind you of something more fundamental. Success is less about what you achieve at the end of the journey, but it's more about what you become through that journey. And I want to repeat that. Success is not what you achieve at the end of the journey, but more about what you become through that journey. The entrance exam that you cleared with flying colors, of course, it wasn't just a memory test. It wasn't a test of the concepts and the knowledge that you've gained, but it was something more deeper than that. It was a test of your discipline. It was a test of your resilience. It was a test about your ability to focus when things got tough. And that inner strength is your real achievement. And that is what will carry you in your journey forward. We are very proud of your achievements so far. And I want to take a moment to applaud you all for what you've achieved. I know you've all been sitting here for a very long time. If I can request all the students in the crowd to just stand up so that we can applaud you for your achievements. Can I have all the students stand up, please? We are very, very proud of all of you. Thank you. Have a seat. Now, when it comes to beginnings, I'm reminded of a very powerful idea from a very powerful book some of you might have read. It's Stephen Covey's famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And he talks about 7 habits that very successful people in the world have developed. And the second of those 7 habits, it's very simple. It says, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. And what does that mean? So Covey asks us to imagine a moment far into the future. And in your case, imagine yourselves 4 years from now. You're wearing your graduation gown. Your parents are seated in the audience. Your professors are looking on proudly. You're about to receive your engineering degree. Your friends are sitting in the sidelines celebrating. You're holding off from your dream company, preparing from higher studies, or you're launching a startup, or you're beginning a career of service. The question I want to ask you to ask yourself, what do you want people to say about you? Not the marks you scored, not how many marks you scored, not how many exams you cleared, but who you became through that 4 years of journey. Will the people talk about? Will they say, she was somebody who made a difference? Will they say, he was someone who inspired me? Will they say, she never stopped learning? Will they say, he was a person of character and integrity? And the answer to that question should guide every decision you make during the next 4 years. Because the engineering education, like all the speakers who talked before me talked, it's not merely about earning a degree, it's about building a life. I know there are a lot of parents here in the crowd. Dear parents, I know today is a very, very proud day for you. While the children have earned their place at CBIT through their hard work and determination, none of that would have been possible without your years of sacrifice, encouragement, and that strong belief you had in them. Now, I remember my mom used to wake up 4 a.m. every day in the morning just to prepare lunch for me that I can take to the college. I remember my dad used to spend money that he couldn't afford for my college education. Long before these students entered into this CBIT college, you were their first teachers. You celebrated their successes. You comforted them during their disappointments. You invested time, energy, and dreams in helping them reach this moment. And today, as they begin this new chapter, they're carrying a lot more than books and laptops in their bags. What they're carrying is far more valuable. The values, the character, and the life essence that you have taught them all along in life. And again, I can request the parents in this group to stand up because we want to give a well-deserved round of applause to you. Can I request the parents to stand up, please? Thank you. Have a seat. And to the parents, as your kids get into this new chapter, your role does not end here, it evolves rather. Over the next 4 years, your children will not only be learning engineering, but also they will be learning independence. They will make mistakes, they will face a lot of challenges, but they will discover strengths they never knew they had. Your greatest gift to them may no longer be the direction that you've always given to them, but the trust that you impose on them. Trust them to explore, trust them to learn, trust them to grow into this remarkable human being that they are capable of becoming. And I can assure you, with the support of the families like yours and the guidance of institutes like CBIT, they will blossom into phenomenal human beings. Friends, you have joined an institute with a very, very, very proud legacy. CBIT is one of the most respected engineering institutes and very sought after institute in Telangana. I heard in the papers in the last few weeks, the #1 rank holder in EPSET has chosen to be a part of this institute. That speaks about our becoming differentiators. The future will not simply belong to those who know technology. The future will belong to those who can combine technology with imagination, those who can see possibilities where others see problems, those who can bring people together, those who can continue learning throughout their lives. There are a lot of questions being asked. Will technology change? Will technology take away jobs? But the real question is, will you evolve faster than the change at which technology is happening? And that is the challenge for your generation. And that is also your biggest opportunity. You know, let me give you an industry perspective as somebody who's interviewed and worked with thousands of professionals across the globe. I can tell you, companies look for people who can learn quickly, solve problems, work with others, communicate clearly, display ownership, and more importantly, demonstrate integrity. There are 5 skills that we see in every student that's looking for a job. And let me share those 5 skills with you. And some of those have been already spoken about by some of the speakers before me. 1, learning how to learn and unlearn. Today, as we speak, skills are changing rapidly. What you learn today is becoming obsolete tomorrow. So the most critical skill that you need to learn is the skill to learn. And that is something very important as you go forward. Second, communication. More often we see in the corporates, there are brilliant technology engineers, but they find it very difficult to explain a very complex idea very simply, or be able to present confidently, or being able to influence others. These are the softer skills that, my friends, you need to start working on. Third is the teamwork. In college, in your academic life, marks are individual, but industry, success is collective. Technologies change. There is something that you cannot do all by yourself, and that's where teamwork is all important. Learning to collaborate, learning to listen, learning to respect the differences amongst the team members, and that will help you become successful. Fourth, adaptability. Like we said, things are changing faster than ever before. The biggest skill that you can learn is adaptability, how quickly you can adapt to that changing, how you can quickly pivot yourself and continue to take the next pivot as you go forward. Fifth, more importantly, integrity. Your reputation is your most valuable asset. Skills can get you a job, but character is what earns trust, and that trust builds careers. So these are the 5 skills, my friends, will help you, take you forward through that journey. Let me conclude with a few thoughts. You 4 years from now, you will not remember every lecture. You will not remember the people on this stage, but you will remember the friendships you made, the challenges you overcame, the projects you built, the confidence you gained, and the person you became. You are beginning a journey of transformation. This particular institute, CBIT, is giving you a platform. Your faculty, of course, will provide you the guidance. Your parents will provide you the right support. Dream boldly, work relentlessly, stay humble, stay hungry, stay foolish. Welcome to an extraordinary journey, and welcome to the future only you can create. Thank you.
With this, we are now delighted to now introduce Duty, CBIT's brand new national level cultural and performing arts festival. We invite our chief guest to unveil Duty and our guest of honor to launch the website.
I request Sanjana and Ramakant to provide our dignitaries with the posters for Duty's unveiling. Duty marks the start of something new on this campus, a space for music, dance, and every other form of artistic expression brought together this year by 4 of our college clubs, Chaitanya Geeti, Chaitanya Vadya, United Dance Crew, and Chaitanya Lasya.
Over the course of 2 days, September 18th and 19th, students from colleges and schools across the country will battle it out on the stage. Live bands competing in a full-on rock showdown. Dancers bringing classical Indian dance, and crews going head-to-head against high-energy hip-hop battles. 3 competitions, 4 clubs, and 1 campus about to get a lot louder.
We can't wait to see what our own students bring to the stage. And with that, Duty is officially unveiled. We hope to see all of you there.
We would now like our first years and their parents to get to know the leadership of the institution. We request our principal, Professor C.V. Narsimlu, to introduce the vice principals, advisors, directors, heads of the departments and sections, COE, librarian.
So now it is my duty to introduce my team, my leadership team. So I request leadership team members, one by one, you can come onto the stage. So first I request Professor K. Krishnaveni, Vice Principal Academics. So she is a professor in Triple E Department. Next, I request Professor P.V.R. Ravindra Reddy, Vice Principal Administration. He is also holding a position of Professor in Mechanical Engineering. Next, Professor N.V. Koteswar Rao, Professor of ECE. He is now Director IQAC. Then anyway, Professor Paboji is here, now Director AAC. Professor P. Prabhakar Reddy, Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Director Academics. Professor B. Linga Reddy, Director Students Affairs and Progression. He is a Professor of Physics. Then Professor T.V. Devi Prasad, Director CDC. Then Professor P. Srinivasa Sharma, Advisor in charge, Campus Specialization, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Professor Sangeeta Gupta, Head Department of CSC IoT. Professor Venugopalachari, in charge Head Department of Information Technology. Professor K. Radhika, Head Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Professor Mukunda Vani, Department of Chemical Engineering. Dr. V. Aruna, Head Department of Biotechnology. Dr. B. Indira, Head Department of MCA. Dr. Saraswati, MBA Head, I think she is on leave. Professor B. Srinivas Reddy, anyway, he is with us as a convener for this program. Dr. K. Ramesh, Department of Chemistry. Dr. Swatmaram, Department of Mathematics. Dr. Shagupta Parveen, Head Department of English. Dr. Srikanth Reddy, Head Library and Information Center and in charge Purchase Department. Dr. R. Rajeshwari, Assistant Physical Director. Professor M. Ganeshwar Rao, Chief Warden. Dr. B. R. Sridhar Rao, NSS Officer. Mr. V. Balaji Keshwar Rao, in charge Staff Buses. Dr. G. Narsimlu, in charge Student Transport. I think B. Suresh Kumar is on leave, Electrical Maintenance. Dr. GNR Prasad, our PRO. Mr. J. Balasubramaniam, in charge Head HR. Mr. D. Prasanna Gaud, in charge Head Accounts. KRK Prasad, Project Engineer, he is now in MJIT. Some other program is going on, graduation day. Shiva Reddy, Liaison Officer for both institutions, he is also there it seems. Soumya Banerjee, Alumni Coordinator, is conducting one alumni meeting now. Dr. Sunny Agarwal, CEO, ACIC CBIT. ACIC CBIT, Sunny Agarwal. And our Associate Director, T. Sudhakar Babu, Associate Director, R&D.
Now, we'd like to take a moment to celebrate some of our own students. We invite them to share a few of this year's placements and internship achievements and their experiences.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, all the faculty members, parents and the young minds out here, huge congratulations to all the students for making it to CBIT. I'm Meghana, a final year CSE student and a proud CBITian. Standing here looking at all of you guys reminds me of my orientation day, me filled with motivation and full of excitement to join the college, but I was also a bit nervous. And fast forward to today, here I am, standing before you guys representing my college. And I would like to share the proudest milestone of my journey. I got into Lloyd's Technology Center, LTC Hyderabad, as an AI research intern through the help of our amazing career development center of CBIT. Trust me, this did not take a day or two, it took 3 long years. And telling about my experience, the first year went by so quickly, full of fun, exploring the campus, get to know, knowing the culture of the campus. And the second year, the fun definitely continued. I got to meet a lot of new people. I got into multiple clubs. Along with that, our CDC and the department helped us to understand what the industry standards are, what industry wanted from us. And we started experimenting with multiple domains. I started enrolling into multiple hackathons, and fortunately I was a finalist in a hackathon conducted at IIT Kharagpur. And then came the third year, things got really serious. The conversations were no more very fun, they were all internships, resumes, companies, etc. And our CDC brought us so many companies to the college, and it is still continuing till the 4th year, right from the early 3rd year. And if I would like to tell one thing to all the juniors right here, don't panic. You have the most brilliant minds around you. Secondly, you have the most experienced faculty right here. You have seniors for you to interact with us, participate in events, learn as much as you can, say yes to every opportunity you can, say yes to every experience that comes your way. And finally, I would like to thank each and every faculty member who has helped me grow as a person through the 3 years. Thank you for the team for giving me the opportunity to stand here and deliver my speech. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries on and off the stage. Before I begin, I would like to congratulate all our freshers on becoming a part of CBIT. My name is Abhilash Reddy Mitta. I am a 4th year student from Department of Information Technology. Recently, I had an opportunity to join Electronic Arts as a software engineering intern. Now, I would like to share few thoughts of my own journey. Few years ago, I was sitting exactly where many of you are sitting here. Excited, curious, wondering how my 4 years would look like. I didn't have everything figured out, and that's perfectly okay. If there is one thing that CBIT gave me, it was the freedom and time to explore. It gave me the opportunity to learn beyond the classroom, discover my interests, participate in different activities, and grow at my own pace. But over these 3 years, I realized something very important. The freedom that CBIT gives is same for every student. What becomes the real game changer is how we choose to use that freedom. Discipline will give direction to that freedom. The choices we make every day, the opportunities we take every day, and the consistency which we keep improving ultimately shapes our journey. There was a phase during my journey where I questioned myself whether I would be capable enough or not. But with the time, my perspective changed. Earlier, whenever I faced a difficult situation, I used to think like, why this happening to me? But now, my first thought is how to solve this. This small change in my perspective has made a huge difference in my journey. Recently, the consistent efforts I made over the past 3 years helped me in an internship at Electronic Arts. When people hear that about the achievement, they usually see only results. What they don't see are the years of consistent efforts, learning, exploring, making mistakes, improving and continuing even when the progress felt slow. It wasn't 3 months of preparation, it was 3 years of consistent effort. To all my juniors, I would like to leave you with few thoughts. Don't limit yourself with what taught inside the classroom. Explore new areas, learn new skills, participate in activities, and keep open mind. At the same time, remember that exploring without discipline rarely leads to success. Be disciplined in how you use your time and freedom that CBIT gives you. Make use of every opportunity, whether it is a competition, a workshop, a club, a project, or an internship. I sincerely hope that every one of you makes most of your time at CBIT and creates a journey that you will always be proud of. Thank you.
We now invite our principal to felicitate our chief guest, Sri Raghu Bodupalli, and our guest of honor, Dr. T. Srinivas, with a memento and a shawl as a token of our gratitude for their time with us today.
I request all the parents to stay with us for another 15 minutes as a lot of things have to be addressed. The parents and students, please stay in your seats.
You can get from the website. All the buses, student buses, will start at 3 o'clock from the open air auditorium. I request all the juniors to take the buses today itself. ఎవరైతే ఈరోజు జాయిన్ అయి ఉంటారో వాళ్ళు మొత్తం ఈరోజే బస్ ఎక్కండి సో దట్ మీరు రేపు మార్నింగ్ రేపంటే మండే నాడు వచ్చేటప్పుడు మీ బస్ స్టాప్ ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. లేకపోతే బస్సు ముందు వెళ్తుంటుంది, మీరు దాని వెనక చేజింగ్లో ఉంటారు. కాలేజ్కి వచ్చిన దాకా కూడా మీకు బస్సు దొరకదు. ఓకే, అందుకని చేజింగ్ బిజినెస్ ఎప్పుడూ పెట్టుకోకండి. ఒకవేళ మీరు బస్సు మిస్ అయితే ఆ రోజు కాలేజ్ వదిలిపెట్టుకోండి, అన్లెస్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంటే తప్ప. ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లోనూ చేజింగ్కి పోకండి. మీ బస్ స్టాప్లో మీరు మీకు ఇచ్చిన టైంకి 1 or 2 minutes ముందున్నా చాలు. 5 minutes ముందుంటే సేఫ్. బస్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా మీకు ఇచ్చిన టైం కంటే ఆఖరికి 1 సెకండ్ కూడా ముందు రాదు. మీకు ట్రాఫిక్ కండిషన్స్ తెలుసు కాబట్టి బస్ ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లోనూ కూడా మీకు ఇచ్చిన షెడ్యూల్ టైం కంటే 1 నిమిషం కూడా ముందు రాదు. ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో లేట్గానే వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి మీరు మీకు ఇచ్చిన టైంకి బస్ స్టాప్లో ఉన్నట్లుగా ఉంటే మీరు సేఫ్గా కాలేజ్కి చేరుకోవచ్చు. మళ్ళొక్కసారి ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో కూడా అది మన కాలేజ్ బస్సే కావచ్చు, ఇంకొకటే కావచ్చు, ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో చేజింగ్ చేయకండి. వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆన్ ద కార్ ఆర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆన్ ద బైక్, డోంట్ గో ఫర్ చేజింగ్ either our college bus or RTC buses, please. మీకు ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉన్నట్లుగా ఉంటే కే బ్లాక్ ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్లో నేనుంటా, సెకండ్ ఫ్లోర్లో మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ హెచ్ఓడి ఉంటారు, అట్లాగే ఎం బ్లాక్లో కెమిస్ట్రీ హెచ్ఓడి, ఇంగ్లీష్ హెచ్ఓడీస్ ఉంటారు. మీరు ఏ టైం అయినా మమ్మల్ని వచ్చి కలవచ్చు. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. అండ్ టుడే బస్సెస్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ ఎట్ 3 o'clock. ఒకవేళ మీరు కార్లో వచ్చినా కానీ ఈరోజు మీ అబ్బాయిని అమ్మాయిని బస్సులో ఎక్కించి పంపించండి. అందరికీ లంచ్ అరేంజ్ చేసి ఉంది. మెయిన్ బిల్డింగ్ పక్కన ఉన్నటువంటి పార్కింగ్ ఏరియాలో పార్కింగ్ షెడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. పార్కింగ్ షెడ్స్లో లంచ్ ఉంది. ఒక నిమిషం అటు ఇటు అయినా లంచ్ చేసి బయలుదేరండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. K block ground floor transport facility, K block first floor hostel facility is available. In the sense? Okay. Thank you very much.
So guys, please take your seats. We have 2 more performances left. Those who are interested, after 10 minutes, we are going to have 2 more performances. Please take your seats after 10 minutes. Every great movie